above on the digital plane.
In this video, I'll do a live run-through of this n8n workflow, which is a master social media posting platform, complete with AI-generated content, a 20-second video with voiceover background music, fade in, fade out, to all 6 socials: LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. This entails multiple AI agents, mostly Grok, handling the heavy work. We have an intake agent here that's actually a Qwen 3 model, and a user can chat here via WhatsApp to create content or to research ideas, or submit here on a web form, a content and topic mentions, hashtags, and so forth. But I have a chat going already with Fred right here regarding a news item on Meta getting faced with some copyright charges by some libraries, something like that. If I click yes, it will kick off the flow. Let's put a timer on this. If you see the timer jump, I'm just editing the video, but I'm going to let it run. So we'll start here, start there, and that kicks off the flow. Let's go to executions. Generally in half a minute or so, I'll get an email notification for approval or decline of the text post content. Let's stop the timer for a moment. We can see the Gmail node running here. Let's check the email. And there's the confirmation of text with a summary, hashtags, Instagram, LinkedIn, call to action, the Facebook, YouTube text, X and TikTok are a shorter character count. So let's give that an approval, and we'll just start that again. And we're off and running. Incidentally, I got a ping there, which is a WhatsApp message that my email approval went through. The first part of the leg here is the video creation. Right now using a VDO model, which handles 10 seconds here and then another 10 seconds here of video. The VDO is priced at about 24 or 26 cents for the full 20 seconds and does require a callback or using a wait node with the webhook setting here, giving VDO a webhook to send the status completed, and then the URL is received and it continues the flow. Incidentally, there's an option here for a fall.ai model, which can do the full 20 seconds for 13 cents, but that's at 540p and does not require a callback. It does everything in one node and outputs the URL. There are some WhatsApp messages for status of video completion because this area can be a little sensitive. Following that, it goes into the binary file creation, and here we have a local hosted library called Kokoro, and it takes a text input and outputs a voiceover in any of the randomly selected voices that I pre-configured here. Following that, we write the files to the local drive so that this FFmpeg custom code node can handle the editing and put the two 10-second videos together for a 20-second video with intro, outro, fade in, watermark, background music, and the voiceover for a portrait 720p video at 3 to 5 megabytes. Now, the whole idea here is to do a lot of this in-house and keep the costs very low. If you're interested in this kind of a workflow, please subscribe and comment, and I'll send you any kind of information I can without any paywall. Now, unfortunately, LinkedIn requires all of these nodes in order to upload the media and then post content. This is a standard YouTube node. TikTok is interesting, using a Playwright script, which is another local library that launches a headless browser and actually presses the buttons on TikTok to submit the post, bypassing the TikTok headaches of the API. Down here are standard meta nodes for Instagram and Facebook to grab the URL from a Cloudflare. So I put the video up on Cloudflare to be a public CDN that makes Instagram and Facebook very happy. Now, that notification there is that the video is complete, yes, and this is the one about the email approval. So the video is complete and it's into the editing as mentioned earlier. And so after the social media posting, we have set nodes that capture success or failure without stopping the flow for the other posts. And all of that is combined into a post status notification. of the successes and failures sent to email or WhatsApp or Telegram or Slack or whatever you might plug in here. And of course, the intake agent here has a Postgres database to keep track of the user, email, phone number, past posts, and so forth, and a SERPer tool to scrape the web to answer questions and help with content ideas. But the main scraping here is Tavily, and this is the content factory that actually creates the post. The extensive prompting in here is of course proprietary, but I'd be happy to give tips and advice on how that worked out. And that basically is the flow. There's a few little tidbits I didn't go over, but you get the gist. This is a comprehensive social media posting platform with fairly dependable content depending on your industry or niche. And I just got a ping. That is the final notice of success. All right, let's check the email. It should look the same. There we go. And that is the final post notification. Let's stop that. It probably was 7.5 to 8 minutes if I were not talking over part of that. So let's check our socials. This is LinkedIn. We'll give it a refresh.
They pirated millions of books and articles to train Llama AI models. With Mark Zuckerberg's personal approval, Meta calls it fair use. But is this the end of cheap AI data? The battle over creator rights rages on.
Okay. So there's the video. There is a little intro watermark sometimes. There it is, West 57th, as well as an exit. Any kind of a ping image with any kind of transparency and so forth could be placed there. And here's the text with hashtags and call to action. And here's YouTube. Let's give it a refresh. And there's the post. And there's the text and hashtags and so forth. Same video. And again, TikTok was posted with a headless browser and everything works out fine.
Publishers and Scott Turow are suing Meta, claiming they pirated millions of books and...
All right. And refreshing Instagram. There's the post. And there's the content. And Facebook. And there we go. There's the post. Content, and onto X. Let's refresh, and here's X, and there's the video and content. So thanks for joining, and that is the mastered West 57 social media n8n platform live.